Good evening and welcome to Pacelli for this evening's girls basketball game between the homestanding Vikings and the Bears of Griffin. We are just underway here at Pacelli. Ball is stolen on the defensive end, shot up. That was taken by Aaron Barlow of Griffin. The rebound was fought for and tied up, and possession will remain with Griffin here as they had simultaneous possession. Griffin comes in at 3-5 on the year. Pacelli at 2-1. And Barlow with it. She's over in the corner now to Lauren Henley. Back to Barlow. Free throw line jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound Pacelli. That is Grace Smith with it. She'll get it down the floor. She's going to go inside to Jayla Moore for two. A nice feed right there and a nice layup by Jayla Moore, and Pacelli will press full court. Ball is tipped, but Griffin now has it tipped away and stolen. And a foul on the far side of the floor. That ball was tipped away and stolen over there by Jayla Kendrick. That was Grace Smith. Tipped it away and stole it, and she was knocked down over on the far side. That'll be a foul against Griffin. And Pacelli will have possession. They're going to work against a full court pressure. 2-2-1 press here by Griffin. They break it easily. Inside pass blocked. That was Naima Foster with the block for Griffin, and she has it tipped away from behind as it comes down court. Naima Foster looks like she stands maybe about 6'1" for Griffin, so a tall player there, and had the block on the other end. Griffin has the basketball. Barlow is the point guard. She'll set the offense. She drives inside, cut off, cross-court pass, and a 18-footer from Niana Andrews is no good. Rebounded, put back up and blocked by Pacelli. Now Pacelli's down on the other end. And top of the key, jump shot, no good. That was Jayla Moore with that shot, and Griffin gets the rebound. Inside pass. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Pacelli, and here come the Vikings again. Grace Smith with it. She's going to drive toward the basket. She's going to dump it off now to Iviana Thomas. Back up top of the key to Michaela Halsley. And she drives the lane, gets it up and in, and it's 4-0 Pacelli. They will press full court. Griffin moving the ball well. They'll get it across. Pass tipped, not stolen, and here's a foul from behind, a hands foul. That's on Grace Smith. 4-0 Pacelli. 5:34 to go in this opening period. Griffin, bad pass, inbounds. Not a turnover, though. It should have been, but a couple of Pacelli players kind of bumped into each other, lost their balance, and the ball got away. Griffin gets a shot up, and a foul is on the shot. And that is Niana Andrews, who's going to be at the line for Griffin as she was fouled in the acts of shooting. The foul was against Iviana Thomas. Free throw is up and off the back rim, off front rim, and falls off, no good. Second shot on the way from Niana Andrews. Shot is no good. Rebound Pacelli. That goes to Jayla Kendrick. She throws a bad pass. It's stolen by Griffin. And now Aaron Barlow back with it, and she'll set the offense for the Bears. Drives the lane off the glass a little too hard. No good. Rebound Pacelli. That goes to Michaela Halsley. She's going to drive coast to coast off the glass. No good. Rebound fought for. Loose in there. Pacelli comes away with it. Out on the left wing. Three-pointer no good. That was out from Grace Smith. And now here comes Barlow running the other way. That ball is blocked by Smith. Rebound, though, by Naima Foster, and she puts it up and in, and it's 4-2. And they'll work against full court press. That 2-2-1 press for the Griffin. So far, no problem for Pacelli. Smith back up top now to Hosley. Ibiana Thomas with it. Back over to Hosley. Inside now to Jayla Moore. Back out in the corner. And now out top, over in the corner. Good ball movement. Three-pointer from the left corner. Jayla Kendrick nails it for Pacelli. And it is 7-2 Vikings. Pressure giving them problems, but they get it across. Ball is tipped away, but possession remains with Griffin. Bad shot there, no good. Good defense from Pacelli. And the Vikings are coming the other way. Nice ball feed, a missed layup though. Rebound fought for. Pacelli has it. They're going to retain possession. And now Hosley with it out top. Over to Smith. Smith back out top to Hosley. Left wing now to Ibiana Thomas. Back out to Hosley. Shot clock at 5. And that will not reset the shot clock, but a rebound to Griffin. And here come the Bears. Griffin work it around. Barlow will reset the offense. 15 on the shot clock. About 3:05 to play here in this quarter. Shot up and no good. Tipped away. Rebound controlled by Griffin. Barlow chases it down. Shot clock did not reset. Shot is off, and it's a banked in. And that's a three-pointer. And that is Niana Andrews over there who banks in the three-pointer to beat the shot clock. And it's 7-4. Pacelli gets it across. Bad pass inside, stolen. And here comes Griffin again. 7-4 Vikings, 2.5 minutes to go in this opening period. Spin move, and she walked. That's going to be a travel. That was Naima Foster. Subs coming in for Pacelli and for Griffin. Into the game for Griffin, Kamaya Hancock. Into the game for Pacelli, Zanaya Crouch. And let's see, that is Tamaya Ransom have come in for the Vikings. They'll work against this 2-2-1 press. They get it across, no problem. Ransom, though, is going to almost turn it over, but Pacelli somehow keeps possession. Ransom drives into the lane, and she does turn it over this time with a bad pass. It's stolen, but it is stolen right back by the Vikings, and they'll control. Now Hosley will go down the left side. Spin, turn, jump, shoot, and score. 9-5, Pacelli. Griffin breaks the Pacelli press. Shot up, short, no good. Good defense. Hosley's got it. She's going to go up court fast again. She's going to get over on that left side, and now she's going to let the offense catch up and set the play. Grace Smith with it. Back over to Hosley. Smith now top of the key. Left corner, Hosley for three. Long, no good. Rebound, Griffin. Kamaya Hancock with that rebound, and bringing it across is Lauren Henley. The long cross-court pass almost stolen, knocked away by Zanaya Crouch. But she can't control it before it gets out of bounds, and Griffin will have the ball in front of their bench. Another sub in for Griffin, Mariana Wilder in for the Bears. And Barlow will bring it across for the visitors. 9-5 Pacelli, coming up on 1 minute left in this opening period. Inside pass, free throw line. Over in the left corner, three-pointer on the way, short, no good. That was Lauren Henley. Dangerous pass, but Pacelli retains possession. Somehow there was not a turnover there. The ball's still being fought for down on the baseline. Griffin's going to come away with it. Under a minute, and here's a foul. Nope, here's a timeout. Timeout, Griffin. 39.5 seconds left in this opening period. And this is a full timeout. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here at Pacelli. Folks, make sure you visit our great sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live: Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Zaxby's, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Terry Johnson Insurance Agency, Chattahoochee Valley Community College, Carroll Purdue State Farm, Dr. Griff Gordy, Eye Care over in Phoenix City. This ball stolen. Grace Smith going to go in for a layup off the glass. Good. 11-5 Pacelli. Stolen again by Grace Smith off the glass. No good this time. Rebound, though, by Pacelli, and a foul on the rebound. That's Naima Foster is going to get called for the foul there, as Tamaya Ransom grabbed that rebound and went back up with it, and she was fouled on the way up, and she'll shoot a pair here with 23 seconds to go in this opening period. 11-5 Pacelli. First shot coming from Ransom. It is no good. Entering the game for Pacelli, Rebecca Baker. And also coming back is Jayla Kendrick. And the second free throw will be on the way here in just a moment from Tamaya Ransom. Second shot is up, and it is also no good. Rebound to Griffin. Working against the press. Ball is stolen. In for a layup, and she's fouled. That is Jayla Kendrick, who just came back into the game, and she, using the full court pressure, stepped in front of a pass, went in for a layup, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. 11-5, 15 and a half seconds left in the opening frame. First free throw is no good. In and out, no good. Still 11-5. Second free throw coming. Is up and good. 12-5. Full court pressure again from the Vikings. That ball is going to be taken away. That's going to be a jump ball. That's going to go to Pacelli. So this will be a turnover with 10.3 seconds. Tying her up there, I believe, was Tamaya Ransom, who got the tie up there and caused that turnover with 10 seconds. So the clock's ticking, under 10. We're at 7 seconds, 5 seconds. They got to get something going here. Down in the corner, three-pointer on the way. No good at the buzzer. That was Zanaya Crouch with the three-pointer. Hit the front of the rim, looked good all the way, but just didn't go. And that's the end of the first period. So we'll take another quick break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live and be back in just a moment with the second quarter.
My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. CVCC did prepare me for my career. They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. I'd say for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice, CVCC got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game.
We're hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. New Chevy Silverado 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to $12,000 off. Brand new 2025 Chevy Equinox compact SUV with high-tech features discounted up to $4,000 off. Enjoy the holidays with no payments until springtime. Choose from 600 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
And we are back here at Pacelli. Pacelli leads 12-5 as we enter the second quarter of action. And, folks, during the quarter break, I cracked open a nice cold Pepsi Zero Sugar here at the scorer's table. Make sure, if you got a moment, next time out, go grab yourself a nice cold Pepsi. And here's a travel and a turnover by Griffin. That was Naima Foster who took too many steps there. And a turnover. So Pacelli now will work against full court pressure again from the Bears. Trap avoided here. Bad pass across court. It's going to be stolen twice. Tied up again. And it is possession to Pacelli. It was stolen, restolen, and then a tie-up, and Pacelli gets possession. Ball is inbounds. That's Jayla Moore with it. She's going to come around top of the key to Kendrick. Kendrick over to Halsley. Back top of the key to Moore. They're going around the top of the key. Halsley looks inside. She gets it down low to Iviana Thomas. And that shot is no good. She nailed the three-pointer from way downtown, but it was just after the shot clock horn. They moved the ball around well. They just didn't work it in and get a shot off in time before the shot clock got them. So that's a turnover, and here comes Griffin. Three-pointer from the corner. That is Kamaya Hancock. She drills it, and it's 12-8. Pacelli now gets it down court quickly. Ill-advised pass right there by Jayla Kendrick, and now a foul under the bucket. And that is on Kendrick. He's tried to throw that through too many hands right there. Probably had a path to the basket and may have drawn a foul if she had gone to the basket with that ball. But instead tried to make a pass and had it stolen and then committed a foul. Griffin now with the basketball. They trail 12-8. Inside pass, shot up, no good, no foul. And rebound to Pacelli. And here comes Halsley with it. Right corner. Out top to Crouch. Over to Jayla Kendrick. Down low to Iviana Thomas. Little hook shot is no good off the back of the rim. And it's out of bounds off of Pacelli, belongs to Griffin. And here comes subs for the Vikings. Coming in to Maya Ransom and Grace Smith coming back into the game for St. Anne-Pacelli. 12-8, home team so far here. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Active defense, but inside. Ball is up off the glass, no good. Rebound, got her own rebound. That is Naima Foster. And she finally lost it. They finally got it away from her. And Pacelli will work it around. And there's a ball off a foot there, so that'll be a reset of the shot clock. 5:43. Sub coming for Pacelli. Jayla Moore coming back in. Jayla Kendrick will sit down. 5:43 to go, 12-8 Pacelli. Right corner with it is Grace Smith. She'll come around to the top of the key. She gets it back to Moore. Moore to Halsley. Down low, nice pass. Tamaya Ransom with an easy layup on a great feed from Halsley. And it's 14-8. Inside pass almost knocked away, but that's going to be a foul. That is going to be on Tamaya Ransom as she came with a little bit too much body contact on Naima Foster. Not a shooting foul. Sub coming, though, as Mackenzie Smith will come back in for Griffin. She also has a lot of length, probably a 6'1". Another three on the way from that right corner. No good. Rebound, though, for Niana Andrews. And then Pacelli knocks that one away out of bounds. It'll be Griffin ball under their own basket. 22 on the shot clock, 5:09 in the quarter. Pass out high. Mariana Wilder has it. Now she gets it over to Lauren Henley. Down in the corner. And this ball is going to be stolen by Iviana Thomas. And she's going to get it to Halsley going down the floor. And here's a whistle and a traveling call. I didn't see it, but I guess the official did. So Griffin now will work against pressure. Still in the backcourt. Ball stolen by Grace Smith. And nope, they're going to call her for a push-off there. as she tried to ward off the defender with her arm, making the steal. You might can hear the discussion going on here near me. The coaches did not like that call. And a sub coming. Next whistle. Griffin working against the press. They get it across, use their height right there. And a wild shot by Niana Andrews, but they get the offensive rebound. Three-pointer on the way from the left wing for Wilder. That one's no good. And then I believe Niana Andrews is going to be called for the foul underneath as she tried to steal the rebound. Back into the game is Zanaya Crouch for Pacelli. And Grace Smith will take a seat. She's got 2 fouls. And here come the Vikings. Slowly up the court this time, not against full court pressure from Griffin. 14-8 Pacelli. Hosley looks inside, now cross court to the corner. Drive to the bucket, up and off the glass by Zanaya Crouch. Nice move right there. Into the lane, off the glass, good, and it's 16-8. Kamaya Hancock with it. Now around the key. Head fake up, off the glass, no good. Rebound, though, to Griffin. Fought for, and they will keep the ball as it's knocked away by Ibiana Thomas. She was last to touch at 25 on the shot clock. And that ball's stolen. A little lazy pass, and Husley's going to steal it. She's going to go all the way in for the layup and score. 18-8 Pacelli, 3:39 to play in the second period. That ball's stolen. Knocked around and stolen. Hosley's going to come down the court with it. She's going to go down the middle of the lane. She's going to drop it off for Jayla Moore, and it's good. Another layup. Hosley doing it both. She's doing it both ways tonight. She's scoring and she's giving it up for assists. And a timeout is going to be called by Griffin. 3:14 to play in the first half. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And let's talk about the Terry Johnson Insurance Agency. Terry Johnson Agency has been a cornerstone of the community for over 30 years, offering personalized life. From home to auto and life and church insurance, we've got you covered at the Terry Johnson Agency. We don't just provide insurance, we provide peace of mind. Proudly supporting Georgia-Alabama Sports Live because we believe in the power of community. Coming back to action right here. After that 30-second timeout, Pacelli has taken a 20-8 advantage now. Griffin trying to slow him down. So 3:14 to go in the first half. Griffin will inbound across the way. Diana Andrews now over to Barlow. Barlow back in the game. She's on the left wing. She's going to throw it inside. And a great pass right there. Good look from Naima Foster, but she caught her teammate, Michaela Colquitt, by surprise a little bit there. It went through her hands and out of bounds for the turnover. Here comes Pacelli. Good cross-court pass in for the layup, and good. That is Tamaya Ransom. A nice feed right there. Good look for an easy layup, and it's 22-8 Pacelli now. Good ball movement from Griffin. That's going to be knocked away, though. I tell you, Ibiana Thomas is all over the place tonight. She is, she probably has the most size of anybody on the court, but she is active and she is around and she is gets a lot of hands on basketballs. Griffin moves it around, inside stolen. Two Pacelli players touched that. Now ahead of the field for the layup, no good. as she's distracted there. That was Zanaya Crouch. Pacelli. We have a foul that's going to be called on Mariana Wilder of Griffin. It is on the floor. And we've got a sub coming. Another sub coming for Griffin. Kamaya Hancock back in, Lauren Henley back in. And Naima Foster will sit down. She had a little, I think she has a little bit of a cut or something. Got some blood going. And she'll have to take a seat, get that tended to. Inside, Iviana Thomas spins, looks, back out top. Good ball movement from Pacelli. Back down to Thomas on the low block. And she traveled. Really good ball movement. Got it right back to Thomas on the low block, but she shuffled her feet on the way to the basket and turned it over. And we're at 2 minutes left in this first half. 22-8 Pacelli. Griffin working it around. And that's going to be taken away and stolen by Zanaya Crouch. And Hosley's going to go lay it off the glass. Good. 24-8 Pacelli now. Minute 35 to go in the second period. Oh, bad pass right there. She wasn't open, and another turnover for Griffin. That was Niana Andrews trying to force one in there, and just her teammate just was not open there. Easy steal for Pacelli, and here they come. They're going to slow it down a little bit. We're coming up on a minute 10 to go in this first half. Hosley going to stay around the top of the key. Work it around. Hosley into the free throw line. Dishes it off. Inside to Thomas. And she lays it up and in. Cut across the lane right there. Got on the low block. Got the pass and just sort of tossed it up off the glass and scored. 26-8 Pacelli. Shot blocked. That was Barlow going in the lane. And here comes Hosley the other way. She lays it off the glass. Little Euro step there, but ends up getting it back on the baseline. Feeds a teammate, no good. Rebound, Griffin. It's stolen again by Crouch. And we're at 23 seconds. Down low. And a travel. It was almost like they were playing hot potato with it down there for a few minutes. I don't want it, you take it. And I think both teams had possession about 3 times on that end of the floor right there. Back into the game for Pacelli, Jayla Kendrick. And here comes Griffin. Ten seconds in the quarter. 7, 6, 5, 4. Stolen by Pacelli. Laid up, no good at the buzzer. Stole it, went coast to coast with it, had a chance to score right there. Laid it up too hard off the glass, missed the layup. And that is the end of half number 1. And Pacelli will take a 26-8 lead into the break. So that's your first half of basketball here from Pacelli on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're going to go away for a little bit. We'll come back at the end of halftime for the second half of action. You're watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Get your grills out this summer with Pepsi, the official beverage of Grills Night Out.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the ambassador scholarship was interesting to me because you did events to earn your scholarship and you meet people. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university.
We're hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. New full-size GMC Sierras discounted up to $12,000 off. GMC Terrains with a roomy cabin and pro safety discounted up to $7,250 off. Enjoy the holidays with no payments until springtime. Choose from 600 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. CVCC did prepare me for my career. They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. I could say for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice, CVCC got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game.
We're hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. New Chevy Silverado 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to $12,000 off. Brand new 2025 Chevy Equinox compact SUV with high-tech features discounted up to $4,000 off. Enjoy the holidays with no payments until springtime. Choose from 600 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Get your girls out this summer with Pepsi, the official beverage of
And we are back here at Pacelli. Pacelli girls lead Griffin 26-8 as we are about to start the second half of play. If you have been following the Columbus State University women's soccer team, unfortunately, bad news today from Charlotte. They fall 2-1 to Minnesota State Mankato in a hard-fought contest. Tied it in the second half. Had numerous chances, just had really rotten luck. Had 3 different shots go off the post in that game that could have been the decider or at least the game tire. But they fall 2-1, and that's their first loss of the season, and they will not play for the national championship. So we're back underway here. Griffin with the basketball with possession to start the second half. They have it knocked away, but they retain possession. 28 on the shot clock. And they will inbounds. Barlow with it now on the right side. She's going to dribble down the right corner. She's going to lay it off to Foster. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled. She's bumped. And that's Micaiah Husley will have that foul. And Naima Foster will be at the line for Griffin. Free throw is way hard, off the glass and the base of the rim. No good. It remains 26-8. Foster, second shot, up, in and out, no good, but rebound gotten by Griffin. Shot blocked from Niana Andrews, and here's a three-pointer from the right wing. That was Barlow. Her shot's no good. Rebounded Griffin. That shot's no good, and now Pacelli's going to come up. And that's going to be knocked away by a foul on Barlow as Grace Smith was going in for a layup. That's correct. It is on Barlow. The official was giving us number 5 over here, but there's not a number 5 out there. First free throw from Smith is good. 27-8. And I don't know if the Griffin players got together and each went and bought a pair of shoes and then they swapped. But almost every player on the floor right now for Griffin has on one mint green shoe and one kind of tangerine orange shoe where they split up the pairs. Griffin gets it across. Foster brings it inside, has it knocked away. She runs into Ibiana Thomas, has it knocked away, and that's a turnover, and Pacelli's coming down with it here. Grace Smith down inside, and she's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be on Mackenzie Smith, and Jayla Kendrick will be at the line for Pacelli. So interesting footwear for Griffin. Free throw is good. 28-8. 7:06 to go in this third period. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Griffin. And here come the Bears. Barlow is going to bring it across. Behind the back dribble into the paint. Stops. Gives it off to Foster. Foster's going to be fouled. Almost turned it over right there. But Foster was able to save the pass, try to get a shot up, and she's hit. And she's going to be fouled. Foul was going to be on Jayla Kendrick, and Naima Foster will be at the line again. First free throw is good. 28-9. They broke the schneid that they've been on. I don't think they scored since early in the second quarter. But that makes it 28-9. Second free throw, no good, a little too hard, but Griffin gets the rebound up off the glass, no good. Griffin gets the rebound again. Foster comes in and cleans that one up and lays it up and in, and it's 28-10. Excuse me, 28-11. Grace Smith, Halsley with it in the corner. That's Jayla Kendrick, and she turns it over. No, she didn't turn it over. It's going to stay with Pacelli. It was knocked away. She drove baseline, tried to throw a pass, and had it knocked out of bounds. Pacelli will inbound. Into Halsley, up and good. Found her right in the paint right there for a little short jumper. Barlow going to turn that one over. Under the basket, Jayla Kendrick all by herself, and Grace Smith finds her for the layup. And here's another steal. Halsley inside to Grace Smith. She loses it momentarily but gets it back. Works against the defense, puts up a shot, no good, knocked out of bounds by Griffin. Zaniyah Crouch will come in for Pacelli, and Kamaya Hancock will come in for Griffin. 32-11, 6:03 to go in this third period. Inside to Halsley. Halsley is tied up down there, and that possession is going to remain with Pacelli. Halsley kind of held that basketball at waist height, made it pretty easy to be tied up there. Iviana Thomas from that right corner for three. It is no good. Rebound Griffin, and that's going to be a foul on Halsley. No, excuse me. That is going to be on Jayla Kendrick. That foul is going to be on Jayla Kendrick. That's her third. Lazy pass stolen by Pacelli into the lane, off the glass, no good. And that foul is going to be against Griffin. And Jayla Moore is going to go to the line. Foul was called on Lauren Henley there. And Jayla Moore will have two shots. First one is up and no good. Sub coming. Tamaya Ransom into the game, and Jayla Kendrick will take a seat with her three fouls. And Jayla Moore will take her second free throw. It is also no good. Rebound fought for. Griffin's going to come down with it. They're going to get it across. Barlow one-on-one with Iviana Thomas in the lane. She tries to take a charge, misses the shot. But a bad pass is stolen by Foster. She goes up for a layup. That shot is no good. Rebound, Iviana Thomas, and here comes Pacelli. Halsley with it. Cross-court pass, almost stolen, but not quite. And here's a timeout, 30-second timeout for the Vikings. 5:13 to go. We'll keep it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the fact that Georgia Alabama Sports Live is the home of Chattahoochee Valley College athletics this year. It's basketball season now, but baseball and softball will be coming up in February. And you can hear all of the action for the Pirates on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. 5:13 to play here in the third period. This third period, after a pretty relatively quick first half, I think this third period has taken 3 hours to play. We've slowed to a snail's pace here at Pacelli. A lot of whistles. Okay, Pacelli inbounds. Grace Smith cross court to Jayla Kendrick. She's back on the floor with those three fouls. She's going to drive. Grace Smith up top. She's going to reset it. 6 on the shot clock. Iviana Thomas from that corner. No good. Rebound, though. And up and in, Zaniyah Crouch. She puts that one high off the glass, and it falls in, and it's 34-11. Sometimes things just go your way. And there's going to be a blocking foul. That's going to be on Iviana Thomas as Henley was taking that one to the basket, tried to make a nice little pass fake there, and ran into Iviana Thomas, but she was moving and is called for the foul. First free throw from Henley's no good. And, folks, if you want a free throw clinic, don't come watch this game. Free throw shooting has not been good, really, for either team in this game. As a matter of fact, I could think of a lot of adjectives, but atrocious comes to the top of the list. Very bad free throw shooting in this game, as the second one is also no good. And here comes Pacelli. Inside pass, great look right there. Back out top, Iviana Thomas, three, top of the key, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Pacelli. And that's going to be a travel as Zanaya Crouch went down to her bottom over there, and you can't do that without dribbling the basketball. It's going to be an automatic travel call. 4:14 to go in this hour-and-a-half long third period. I'm just kidding. I'm being facetious, but it does seem like this quarter's taken forever, and we're only halfway through it. Shot, three-pointer from the right corner, no good. Naima Foster with the rebound, gets her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled and go back to the line. And I believe that foul is going to be on Tamaya Ransom. It is. 3:58 to go, so we finally made it to the halfway point of the third period. We're cooking with grease now, people. Free throw's good. And if I sound surprised, I am. 34-12. Pacelli leads. Foster's second free throw is no good. Rebound Pacelli. And here we go. Grace Smith working against some pressure. I was going to say somebody's got to be open with that, with three people at half court. Three-pointer from the right side. Air ball. Rebounded. Takes it to the hoop. That is Jayla Kendrick. And then Pacelli's going to get the rebound, but they're going to step on the baseline and turn it over. 3.5 minutes to go in this third period. Griffin trails Pacelli 34-12. Henley with it. Looks inside. Pass is knocked away. She threw it into a crowd. They have really tried to force some passes tonight, and there's just too many hands there for Pacelli. Ball knocked away and stolen. Shot was blocked first. And here's a whistle. It wasn't a very loud one, but it was a whistle. And that's going to be on Jayla Kendrick, and that's her fourth. I'm going to be honest with you. If I were to pull the official aside and ask him, I believe that was an accidental whistle. But the sound came out, so he had to call the foul. First free throw, guess what? No good. Into the game for Pacelli, Jayla Moore, and Jayla Kendrick will take a seat with 4 fouls. Barlow coming with the second free throw. It is up and in and out, no good. Pressure now, full court. But there's got to be people open. Pacelli has numbers. Three-pointer from the left corner. Rebecca Baker nails it for Pacelli, and it's 37-12. Rebecca Baker off the bench makes good on her first shot attempt of the game. Three-pointer on the way, good from the left corner. That's Tamaya Ransom for Griffin. Here's a long pass down court. Too much air under that one. Naima Foster steals it. That shot is blocked, but a foul's going to be called. And Kamaya Hancock will go to the line for Griffin. Fouls on Tamaya Ransom. 2:19 to play in this third period. First free throw is good. (37-16). Second free throw on the way. Good. That one rattled out and fell back in. And it's 37-17. Pacelli gets it across against the pressure. Driving the lane off the glass, no good. That's Zanaya Crouch. Barlow has it for Griffin. She's going to bring it across. Crouch, three-pointer, no good. That's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Lauren Henley of Griffin, and Pacelli will have the basketball. Working against pressure. This is an extended 2-2-1, but there are 4 players across half court. Pacelli's got to have numbers if they can get it. Griffin gets back now, and they'll go on defense. Putting a lot more pressure on Pacelli right now. Grace Smith, free throw line. Ball knocked away momentarily. Back to Smith. Low post into Rebecca Baker. Back to Crouch. Shot is no good. Rebound, offensive rebound, though, by Tamaya Ransom, up and off the glass. Good. And it's 39-17. Barlow starts a drive. Cut off. Back out top to Andrews. Andrews over in the corner to Barlow. Back out to Andrews, top of the key. Over to Kamaya Hancock. Her shot's no good, but Naima Foster's there to pick up the rebound and put it back in, and it's 39-19. The trap over there, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Diana Andrews as she rakes across the arms. That'll be the third foul. Iviana Thomas coming back in for Pacelli. Entering the game for Griffin, Mariana Wilder. Mariona. And here's Pacelli. Grace Smith out in the logo. Baker, Iviana Thomas coming across the lane. And she traveled. Just shuffled her feet there. 28.5 seconds. We started the third quarter yesterday, and it's just about over. And here is a rebounding foul on Naima Foster. She's over the back. Pacelli working against this pressure. Good ball movement. They get it across. Avoid the trap there. Grace Smith, she's going to go up off the glass. Good. Count the bucket. Nice move by Grace Smith right there. She got hit hard and somehow got that up enough off the glass and spun it in. And it's 41-19. And now the Griffin coaches got something to say to the officials. And the free throw, guess what? It was no good. Rebound to Griffin. And now got a little chippiness going on here as a little bit of a hard foul. A couple players have some words. Foul is on Diana Andrews. And Pacelli will inbound right in front of their bench. Subs into the game. Michaela Colquitt. And Pacelli not able to get a good shot off right there. As the third quarter ends, And as I said, I think we started the third quarter yesterday morning sometime, and it finally ended. So we'll have the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Pacelli leads 41-19.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the ambassador scholarship was interesting to me because you did events to earn your scholarship and you meet people. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university.
We're hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. New full-size GMC Sierras discounted up to $12,000 off. GMC Terrains with a roomy cabin and pro safety discounted up to $7,250 off. Enjoy the holidays with no payments until springtime. Choose from 600 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
My name is.
And here we go, the beginning of the fourth quarter. 41-19 Pacelli. Pass inside. Naima Foster gets away from Isaiah Maddox and is stolen by Pacelli. And now they have it. Husley back in for Pacelli for this fourth quarter. They lead by 22. Inside. Ball knocked away, and then a foul is going to be called. It's a pushing foul, and that's going to be on the Iviana Thomas. And into the game now, Tamaya Ransom. And Jayla Kendrick will come off. Griffin brings it across into the game for the first time as Ricey Smith for Griffin. I think the Griffin coach might be related to Bob Marley. Not sure. 30-second timeout. Folks, don't forget about Carroll Purdue State Farm, a great supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Over in Phoenix City, Carroll has over 15 years of dedicated service to the Phoenix City community. Her and her team are there to be your go-to experts for all of your insurance needs, whether it's home, auto, business, life, or health. Go see Carroll Purdue State Farm right there on 13th in Phoenix City. Inside, Naima Foster. Good head fake up. She hits the shot, and she's fouled. Count the bucket. And that foul is going to be called on. Let's see. 23. That's going to be on Michaela Husley. And Naima Foster will go to the line. 41-21. She'll see if she can complete this natural three-point play. It is no good, in and out. 41-21 Pacelli. Grace Smith, left wing. Inside, pass a little too high, turnover. Ricey Smith with it for Griffin. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound last touch by Pacelli. It'll stay with the Bears. 6:47 to play in the ball game. Ricey Smith up top to Wilder. Wilder, top of the key. Now on the left wing, that is Michaela Colquitt. Her shot's no good. The rebound fought for. Finally, Pacelli comes away with it. Naima Foster had it, and I think it was taken away from her. And then a layup good on the other end by Jayla Moore. And it's 43-21. Pass inside, Foster up, off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. She's going to be fouled, and I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that might be the final foul. That is the 5th foul on Jayla Kendrick. So she will sit down for the rest of the contest. Ibiana Thomas back in for Pacelli. 6:07 to play. Griffin coached by Roy Johnson. He's assisted by Willie Puckett. Of course, Pacelli. Bryant Thomas, the head coach, assisted by Jakisha Thomas. Free throw's good. Naima Foster has pretty much been the offense for Griffin tonight, and if she were converting most of her free throws, she would really be the offense for Griffin. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Pacelli. Pressure. Pacelli's going to beat it. Halsley almost loses it, then gets it back over in the corner. Grace Smith for three, left wing, short. Rebound, Ibiana Thomas, and then she's tied up, and the ball belongs to Pacelli. 5:46 to go in the contest. 43-22, Pacelli. Grace Smith for three, left corner, good. Grace Smith with the three-pointer. 44-22, stolen inside, nice pass, laid off the glass, good to Maya Ransom. Good job by Pacelli right there, another quick bucket. That ball stolen again, Ransom's going to get it again, then misses the layup, comes down with the rebound, and I think she's going to be fouled. It'll be on the floor. Yep, that foul is going to be on Mariana Wilder of Griffin. And it's on the floor, not a shooting foul. 48-22. Ibiana Thomas looks at the three, doesn't take it, walks. Tried to make a move right there, but took steps instead. And here comes Zanaya Crouch back into the game for the Vikings. Griffin inbounds. And the officials weren't communicating very well with each other. They brought a sub into the game, and then before the sub got onto the floor, they had an inbounds pass. Or did they? They're saying nobody brought her into the game. The horn blew. Well, this is going to be a technical foul because a player came onto the floor before she was waved in. And the free throw is no good. Mariana Wilder shooting for Griffin. She has one more technical shot here. The Bears will have the basketball. Second free throw is good. 48-23. Griffin will inbound across the way. Ricey Smith, three-pointer, short, no good. And that's going to be Naima Foster with the push from behind, and that'll be a foul on her. And .5:10 to go in the game. And another foul. That one is going to be called on Kennedy Hawkins, seeing her first action tonight. 5:04 to play. Grace Smith will bring it across for Pacelli. She's out near the logo. Jayla Moore with it. Back to Smith. Now out to Halsley. Down to Iviana Thomas. Her shot is blocked. Rebound by Naima Foster. And then ball is taken away again. Then lost. Shot is up and no good by Michaela Colquitt. And then finally the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Pacelli. Gracie Smith and Mariana Wilder play catch real quick. Colquitt makes a pass. Ball knocked away and stolen. And Iviana Thomas has it for Pacelli. Grace Smith now with it. Iviana, free throw line, starts a drive up. That shot is no good. It hit the basket support above the backboard. I think somebody had a hand on the ball, and when it popped loose, she went up with that shot and it got away. That ball's knocked away and stolen by Pacelli. Halsley inside to Grace Smith off the glass. Oh, no good. Bounced in and out. What a nice play that would have been. And then here's traveling. And a turnover from Griffin. And Baker will come back in for Pacelli. Smith directing traffic. Lob pass inside, knocked away, but controlled by Pacelli. Jayla Moore came up with it, and she goes up for a shot, and she's fouled. .328 to go in the contest, 48-23 Pacelli. First free throw from Moore is good. Subs in, both seeing their first action. That is Taylor Peavy coming in, as is Aliyah Pullen for Griffin. So getting some playing time. Second free throw on the way from Moore. It is good. For 50-23. Ball knocked away and stolen by Halsley. Crouch goes up, and she's hit pretty good. Ball and player hit simultaneously there, but the player goes to the floor, and that foul is going to be on Taylor Peavy. 50-23 Pacelli, 3:15 to play. At the line is Zanaya Crouch. First free throw is good. What do you know? We've had 3 free throws made in a row. That is good news. Second free throw is up and good. Make it 4 in a row. Traveling by Peavy. Just throws a fastball to the official. He knocks it down. 3:05 to play. The last 10 seconds took 4 minutes. I'm just kidding. Only 3. Inside, Halsley gets it over to Baker for 3. Good! Rebecca Baker with her second three-pointer from that left corner. She's got 6 points off the bench, both on three-pointers. Naima Foster has it knocked away and stolen. She knocks it away and steals it right back. and then it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Griffin basketball. Heyman Foster. Ricey Smith with it now, gets it over to Peavy. Peavy's going to take a shot, in and out, no good. Rebound Pacelli. Here comes Hosley. She lays it up and in. 57-23. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the game. Colquitt off the glass, good. Michaela Colquitt says, I'm going to throw it up there and see what happens, and she was rewarded with a basket. And we're under 2 minutes. Pacelli going to hold it out a little bit. Shot clock already at 10, though. Halsley off the glass, good. Scoop layup around the defender. 59-25. Ricey Smith dribbles. Gets it back to Peavy. Peavy inside to Foster. Foster off the glass, good. 59-27, 25. 59-25. Rebecca Baker back over to Grace Smith. Grace Smith for three. Good from the left wing. 62-27. And we're under a minute. And knocked out of bounds, but Griffin will retain. Stop the clock. 37.8 seconds. Colquitt. Peavy going to throw up a shot. No good, long rebound. Pacelli on the baseline. It's going to go back over to Griffin. 30.9 seconds left in the contest. Pacelli has this one well in hand, leading 62-27. Shot is no good, but Colquitt comes away with the rebound. And her shot, a little wild, gets off the basket support. So we've had one of those on each end tonight. Shot kind of get away. And we're at 15 seconds to go in the contest. 62-27, Pacelli. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and there's your ball game. And the Vikings of St. Anne-Pacelli come away tonight with a 62-27 win over Griffin. Good performances all the way around by Pacelli. As we said, the free throw shooting left a little bit to be desired tonight for this game. But we've enjoyed bringing you this victory for Pacelli tonight. Congratulations to the Vikings and Coach Bryant Thomas. They moved to 3-1 on the season. Griffin drops to 3-6 on the year. And we'll be back with you again soon here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We've got some other things going on tonight around town. I think Carver's got a big football game tonight. I'm not sure. But always stay in touch with what's going on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We'll bring you the best in high school football in the West Central Georgia, East Central Alabama area. So look us up. If you're interested in being a sponsor, contact our guy Thrift Behringer through the website and get yourself a sponsorship on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. I guarantee you, you'll get some mileage out of it. We would like to thank all of our sponsors as usual tonight. And we'll see you next time here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.